So I think we can now play our recorded presentation by Thomas Monsees. Norina, are you able to share for us again?
Yes, I'm ready.
Yeah, good morning everyone. I'm Thomas Monsees, and today I'd like to show you how I use the Lessons tool to build an interactive science environment for undergraduate students. So first of all, why do you want to use the lesson page? So in my experience, I find, and almost most of my students find, that this lesson page provides an intuitive graphical user interface. And this allows you to organize your lectures, your practicals, your tutorials, and so on in a much better way than you could do this with the folder structure in the course resource page. Also, it gives you the possibility to display the title of your lectures and give a summary of the lectures and practicals. So this will help the students to find what they are searching for. You also have the possibility, and I actually use this a lot, to give additional instructions or information to the students directly on the different pages. And also, this is something I use a lot, you have the possibility to hide certain contents until either a certain release date. And for example, you can use this when you have done all your lectures, you can upload all your contents and then give them only certain release dates, so you won't overwhelm your students because of too much content at once. And you can also couple this to certain prerequisites. So, for example, the students can only access a certain practical if they answer a short quiz before. So there are many ways to organize this. And last but not least, you will get a very positive feedback from the students when you use the lesson page. Now, to give you some examples here, this is the lesson page from MBS 232, so second year course. So when you press the lesson page, you will land on this side. In this case, I'm the only lecturer to use the lesson page, and I use button to navigate. So there's a button to have access to my lectures, and there's another button for the practicals. So if you want to see the lectures, just button, and then you will land on the page for the lectures. Now here there are several ways you can organize this in several ways. It's up to you. This is one possibility, and I always try to do this in a way this is not too convoluted, so you have easy access to the different lectures. You can see, for example, here there's a possibility to give the students additional instructions, and I use this a lot. Then there's, you can see here are the different lectures, and you can see you can add a content description or the full title to the lectures. And what you can also see here is that those lectures are only released on certain dates. Yeah, for example, according to the timetable or your model organizer and so on. And for example, these lectures here, they are already released, whereas the other lectures will be only released next week or the week after this. Then again, if you want to access the certain lectures, just press the button. And then this will give you access to the actual lecture content. And I usually have 45 minutes of lectures, so I have to split this in at least 2 parts and then do a movie. And then again, because of the large size, I will reduce the movie using, for example, Handbrake to make it smaller. And you can also, so the students can access the movies, they can have access to the PDF, and sometimes I use additional information, especially in the practicals. There's a practical sheet, a worksheet, and so on and so forth. Okay, now, when you use the lesson page and you want to hide certain contents, then don't forget to hide your content also on course resources. And this is actually where iKamva uploads your content. Yeah. So if you go to course resources, you will see then a folder called lessons or similar, and it would be a good idea to hide this folder, either the complete folder or individual folder within the lesson page. And you please also keep in mind, as a lecturer, you have more access to the site resources or to the iKamva resources. What you see is not necessarily what the students see. For example, here on this side, you can see this is the normal lecturer view. And you can see here in the course resources, we have our lesson folder hidden. Now, when we switch here to the student view, you will get this view. And you can see, tada, the lesson folder is hidden. The student cannot see this folder as it should be. Okay, so this is a different landing page, in this case for a third-year course. I'm also the coordinator. And here, again, you have different ways to organize this. And here I choose a format. On the left side, I have all my lectures. Again, with some instruction here, the different lecture titles, the content of the lecture, and then the different release dates. And then on the right side, there is the part for the practicals. And again, here's some information, instruction for the student, and then the different practicals. And again, just press the button and then this will guide you to the corresponding practical. This is an example of a first year course where we have several lecturers using the lesson page. And this is one example how you could organize this. So here the different lectures, and then here the different practicals of the individual lectures. Okay, thank you very much. So seeing that I just have 2 more minutes, a quick look of how you could create such a lesson page content. So when you go to the end of the page or a column, you will see there's a plus sign. Just press on that. Then a window will pop up, and here you have different possibilities. You can add simple content items, you can link or embed items, use advanced content items, or change the layout. So what I often do is just add a sub page. So if you do this and then press enter or whatever, you will come to this one. And then you have to fill this page. So here you will add a sub page, and here this is our name, test sub page. And then you can either use this as a link, or what I show as a button. And then you can here use a color or whatever. But then press create, and then you will see this one. And when you look at this, you are here. You're suddenly here, lesson, and then here the new sub page which you just created called test sub page. And then you again you can fill this with content. Yeah, you can either use one of those items, just press and then something will happen, or go here, add content. This is what I do. And then again, this is something you already know, but here now we will go add content links. Yeah, when you do this, then you will get this window here, and then you can either upload from existing resources or add a new URL or whatever, or here